Hi everyone, by the end of this video, you'll be able to solve this tricky math problem. If you start with 9 minus 8, your answer will be wrong. You start with 8 divided by 5. 8 divided by 5 is 8 over 5. Next, I turn this 9 into a fraction, so 9 over 1. Then write minus. I keep 8 over 5 times. I write this 6 in a fraction as well. 6 over 1 divided by 5, but I turn that into a fraction as well. 5 over 1 equals. Next, I start with multiplication, not subtraction, not division, because you'll get the answer wrong. So 8 times 6 is 48, right? Next, or over, 5 times 1 is 5. And I have 48 over 5. Next, I erase the middle part and write in 48 over 5. Now you tell me, do I start with subtraction or do I start with division? If you picked division, you are correct. If you picked subtraction, you got it wrong. So notice that I'm dividing two fractions. So use the keep, change, flip rule. So you keep the first fraction, 48 over 5. Next, change division to multiplication. And lastly, you flip the second fraction. So the 1 goes above the fraction bar and the 5 goes below the fraction bar. So it'll be written like this: 1 over 5. Next, you multiply across. 48 times 1, it's easy, 48, over 5 times 5, that's easy too, it's 25. And so you have 48 over 25. And I'll erase all this and rewrite 9 over 1 larger on the board. So 9 over 1 minus, and rewrite 48 over 25. And there you go. Now, notice that I'm subtracting two fractions, but the denominators are different, so I use the butterfly method. So I will draw the wings, and then the antennas, and then the body of the butterfly. And the body always gives you the denominator, which is 1 times 25. Here's the multiplication symbol. 1 times 25 is 25. Next, you multiply 9 times 25. So 25 times 9. So that's 9 times 5, or 5 times 9 is 45. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 4, 18, 19, 22, 22. So 22. So I have 225, 225. Next, so I write 225 above the antenna to the left. Now I focus to the right. 1 times 48, write 48 to the right of the antenna. And now you subtract those two numbers. So 225, not 20, 225, I don't know why I said times, minus 48. And 5 minus 8 you cannot do, so you need to borrow. The same for the 2, you need to borrow. So you borrow from the 2 to the left. That's 1. This becomes 11. And this becomes 15. So you got 10, drop 8, 5, 6, 7. And then 11 minus 4, so you drop 4, that's 7. And 1 minus 0 is just 1. So the numerator is 177. So your answer is 177 over 25. And I will use the long division to figure out the decimal. And yes, you can get a mixed number answer, meaning the answer can be 5, 1 over 2. That's a mixed number answer. That's only if your top number is bigger and the bottom number is smaller in the fraction. So I'll write the first answer, 177 over 25 here, and the other two here. I'll erase this for space and write the long division symbol. And so the dividend goes inside the long division symbol, that's 177. And the 25 goes outside the long division symbol, that is the divisor. Now you tell me, how many times can 25 fit into 177? So let's rewrite 177. So 100 plus 77. So you can also do this. You can write 50 and then let's just keep it 77. 77. There. So you can fit 25 into 100 4 times, plus you can fit 25 into 77 3 times, right? Because 25 plus 25 is 50, plus 25 is 75. So that's how many you can fit 25 into 77. And 4 plus 3 is 7. So you can only fit 25 into 177 7 times, and then 7 times 25. So 170, 25 times 7. So that's 5 times 3. 5 times 7 is 35. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 3. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's 175. I subtract 177 minus 175. And that gives you 2. That was easy. Next, figure out how many times can 25 fit into 2. You cannot. So the 2 needs to borrow a 0. So write a decimal after the 7. Write a 0 there after the decimal. After the decimal you wrote after the 177. Drop the 0. Give it to the 2. Now the 2 becomes 20. You still cannot fit 25 into 20. So that is 0. That goes up there. 0 times 25. That's 0. And 20 minus 0 is 20. You still cannot fit 25 into 20, so the 20 needs to borrow a 0. So give the 0 to the 20 becomes 200. How many times can you fit 25 into 200? Well, rewrite the 200 like this. So 100 plus 100 equals 200. You can fit 25 4 times in 100 and then 4 times in the other 100. So you can fit 25 into 200 8 times. And 8 times 25, that's 200, right? And 200 minus 200 is 0. So your decimal answer is 7.08. And your mixed number answer, the whole number is 7. So I write the 7. The remainder 2 goes above the fraction bar, and the 25 goes below the fraction bar. And so you have 3 different answers, but they're correct. You have 177 over 25. I'll box that up for you. 7.2 over 25 and 7.08. And there you go. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to support. And if you already did, thank you so much. And if you got the right answer or right answers, hit that like button and put your comments in the section. Down below. Well, I can't talk today. And you win or receive a happy face for doing a good job. Here's the happy face. Can't forget that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.